Hello. So I'm just gonna give my early impressions of Marvel Snap. I am not a ranked player per se, though I have played a lot of card games and for many years, especially Hearthstone. And so, knowing that Ben Brode is behind this project, maybe it's Brody, I forget if it's Brode or Brody, but he was like at the one point the heart of like Hearthstone. Every video I watched on Hearthstone was like he was like the face of the company, I swear. And I really enjoyed the expansions and the gameplay when he was around. And he left some really good, talented people in charge. And I've still been enjoying Hearthstone. They went through a little dip there, but been enjoying it recently. And I play a lot of MTG, though again, so just to establish, I do play a lot of card games. So though, so Marvel Snap. Let's get back onto it. Um, Marvel Snap is I'm quite happy with it. I'm glad it's seeing quite an impressive success rate. I think, in my opinion, Steam I believe had the rating of 79%, so mostly positive. And I believe last time I checked, it was like 4.5 thousand people in game, which is pretty good for a first launch of a game from a new gaming studio, right? So good job, guys. I think you guys did a pretty good job. Now, what I like about Marvel Snap, in particular for gameplay, is I like how the locations, how there's 3 locations in each match, and so how it works is the first location is revealed the first turn, second location reveals after that turn, and then like on turn 3, you see the last location. And this changes the gameplay. Actually, it varies, makes every match feel different, which is really cool actually, and it's a very genius idea, I think. Um, Though I will say one thing that drives me nuts is sometimes you're trying to avoid, say, like a Rocket Raccoon early play because it's a lot of people go kind of in order, right? So you kind of guess. You say, okay, I'm gonna put down. Say a lot of people run Quicksilver, and me included. And you throw down Quicksilver because he starts in your hand, and you always go left to right because that's just how people kind of read. So a lot of times you go left, or if you like the location, you throw it on Rocket Raccoon, and you're already on like the advantage. Though it's a gamble, I know. I feel like Rocket Raccoon's pretty powerful for early game. Until people start getting unpredictable, I think right now is a good time to play him. But anyway, so locations plus for me. The cast of characters is pretty wide and expansive. You got your familiar ones. You got Wolverine, Spider-Man, Hulk, Abomination. And then you got like really obscure characters that I don't really know personally. Some X-Men characters, I can't quite remember their names. And then like the other day, I got the Infinite, I believe he's called, and it was like you can't play any cards for a turn, and then if you don't play any cards the previous turn, you can place a 6 cost down for 20 power. So it's like a big, drop it on the desk and show them what you got, right? So I thought that was really cool. I have no idea what that was, but like I like being able to see like all these different characters I've never heard of, and then you look them up and you kind of see what they are, right? Also, another big plus for me is I love the Marvel IP. Huge fan of Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man especially. I love the comics, Venom, Carnage. So right now, as you could assume, with the event currently going on, I'm huge into it because it's currently the event they have on. That's also another plus for me. Is they have basically you queue into this event, or not queue in, but you sign up, and when you sign up to the event, you get randomly assigned to Venom's team or Carnage's, and it's like a community kind of effort to beat one or another. And I'm not sure on the rewards yet. I'm kind of confused on that. It's not very clear for me anyway. Personally, I can't really tell. But you just kind of claim the rewards, and they do something. They go somewhere. But I love the idea. I love the community involvement. That's a really cool idea. Um, Also, I do like the progression. Um, I like the player progression. Some people may disagree with me, but I do like how you can't just go ahead and slap, a huge wad of cash on the desk and say, "I'm going to buy $500 worth of packs and have every single card and every single beautiful strategy and fight, just climb the ranks without even thinking." Just like in Hearthstone. Though so we all know how sometimes randomness is a bitch in Hearthstone. But MTG too, I guess. But besides the point. Uh, sorry, I'm rambling. I like how basically the idea of player progression in this game is you upgrade your cards to make them look cooler, which is really cool. And it's like in Hearthstone, you go from a normal card, you get a gold card, and then you get your diamond card, right? And it's kind of the same idea. It goes frame break, 3D, animated. I haven't reached the final stage yet. I'm not sure how many people have or what the final stage is. I'm assuming there's one more stage. Is like how it goes. Usually epic, legendary, right? Um, and I think that's really cool. And every time you do that, your collection power goes up. When your collection power goes up, you collect like a reward track, like almost another like season pass system, and you unlock your cards that way too, which is cool. I think that's really cool. You just get mystery cards, so everyone's got a different pool of cards to play with, which I think is a good thing, but also a bad thing. And I'll get to that. So I like the season pass. Um, I think it's pretty good, pretty balanced. You kind of go down the free track and you get what you can, and you get the premium track. You get the premium plus, which is not worth it in my opinion. I don't think anyone should do that. But I mean, you're free to spend your money as you wish. Um, and you unlock kind of cards on the way or avatars, credits, which helps you upgrade your cards. Those little affinity things, I forget what they're called, boosters or something, and that helps. Like that's like the resource you need to upgrade the card. And as you're doing this, you're unlocking more cards, collection of powers going up, which is cool. I like that. But sometimes the season objectives don't make any sense. So, like, for instance, what I mean is I have a season objective right now. I need to play 10 cards that destroy other cards. I only have one card, Deathlock, that can destroy cards. So sometimes I have to choose, do I want to complete the season objective? Or do I want to throw down Deathlock and, you know, possibly, well, yeah, I'll throw down Deathlock. I'll complete the season objective a little bit faster. But most of the time that means I lose. Because Deathlock's not great unless you have like a deck built around maybe destroying your own cards. I'm not too sure where he fits right now because I don't have a lot of cards. But so far, what I'm finding is like there's some objectives you just can't complete. I only have one card, right? So and you have 20 cards. I can't remember 15 cards in a deck, and you freaking you do a whole match, and sometimes you don't even draw them, or your opponent draws him from your deck from another ability from them. You never get to play them. So then I never get to complete the objective. And that kind of drives me crazy. So I would hope that would change or make it more general or something. Oh, I don't know how they would fix that, but I would prefer it not to be so specific, I guess. Especially when you, like I said, the player progression involves you unlocking cards at a slow rate. So you don't have a lot to play with at the beginning. Now, I don't like how there's no optimization yet, though I have heard that they are going to fix that. The PC versions finally get like the widescreen support. I'm sure that you're going to fix a few bugs, such as you can't see any rewards in the inbox on PC, at least from what I can tell. I had to download it on my phone to even realize, oh, there's launch rewards, and there's that event going on and stuff like that. I couldn't see any of that on the PC, so I'm assuming that's going to be patched and fixed over time. Considering it is early access, you have to keep that in mind. I also don't like how the rank progression is kind of like it's just really slow. It's extremely slow. So I've played for about 5 hours now with to gather my impressions on it. Being an avid card game player, I guess, and I think it needs some tweaking. The snap system's really cool. It's interesting, like kind of like betting, like you're betting to win, and sometimes you gain, sometimes you lose a lot, which is cool. I think that's really thematic for especially called Marble Snap, right? And I don't know. It just seems too slow though. It just seems extremely slow. After 5 hours, I make it to bronze, and I've only lost 2 games. And sometimes I forget to snap. I'll be destroying, and my opponent, or I'm sure my opponent probably sometimes forgets to snap too. And I would appreciate it because, like I said, I haven't lost too many games, not to tote myself up. But I'm just saying it's just really slow, even if you're on like a massive win streak. extremely slow. And I also don't like how there's no friend system or casual play. Like sometimes I just want to try something out, but I have to go through ranked, which means I'm testing out a new thought strategy and like the depths of meta, right? So it really sucks. Um, but I think I also heard that they're going to fix that too. Um, but that's kind of my first impressions of the game. I think anyone that enjoys Hearthstone, MTG Arena, stuff like that, Battleforge even. I mean, Battleforge is way off. Scratch Battleforge. But card games in general. I should give this one a try. I highly recommend it. I always thought, Second Dinner Studios. I think it's Second Dinner. I think so. I can't really remember, but Ben Brode. I always thought he was like from interviews and stuff back in the day that I used to watch. He always seemed like a very nice guy, and him leading this studio and releasing this game, I think, deserves some cheering on from fans of from Hearthstone that knew him from Hearthstone. So anyway, that's my recommendation. I think it's got a thumbs up here. I don't really have a rating system or anything. I don't really do this often, but like I said, being a fan of card games made me want to just put out this video. And maybe it gets a few views, maybe no one sees it, no one sees my opinion, and that's okay with me. I just wanted to actually just put it out there. Anyway, enough of me rambling on and probably cutting a bunch of crap. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.